Hi there, welcome to Floating in Dreams. This is Declutter number 5. These are all of my lip products. Welcome to everybody watching today. Thank you so very much for joining me. As you can see, lying in front of you are a bunch of different lip products, and I need to declutter some because this is getting out of hands. I have these little organizers here that I would like to fit everything into, and it no longer fits. Part of that is because I did buy a lot of things because there were a lot of new releases, but also because I just need to get rid of stuff. I just do. There are some things that aren't gonna go. We all know my love for the ELDRIDGE lipstick, so all of these bullet lipsticks are gonna stay. And these, and these, and these. If you want to see swatches with these, they're up on the channel. So I can link you to that in the description box down below in case you're curious. Everything that's lying in front are products I bought to review, but where the shades just weren't really right for me. So these are a lot of Essence and Catrice things that they released in their different collections and that I just did not like, either formula-wise or shade-wise. And this is why my lip collection explodes every year. Not because I buy so many products for myself, but because I buy them for the channel. So that's why these kind of things happen from time to time. But these I all know are going to be instant declutters. So let me do a quick count. There's 38 lip products in that pile and they're all gonna go. There's one stray melt thing in here, but everything else is pretty much Essence and Catrice. This cubby we're not gonna get rid of because these are all things that are in my Shop My Stash currently. These are all products I reached for in the month of February when I'm filming this. So I've got my Tower 28 lip glosses in here. I have 2 MAC lipsticks in here that are quite new to me. This is mixed media. And I also bought some of the new Cool Tone lipsticks from MAC. So the Cool Teddy shade was in here because I already tested it out. Then I have some of the ELDRIDGE lipsticks in here. These are the new ones, the refillable packaging ones. So I have that in here. I also used one of her Balm Embrace things. And then I also used 4 of the bullet lipsticks from ELDRIDGE, and I used 1 Kiko and 1 Gucci. So those are not going anywhere. Here we have a cubby with lip balm. None of these are gonna go. This is in my Shop My Stash. Everything else are backups. So I have some Carmax, which I like to use when I have a cold sore. So this is my cold sore lip balm, you could say. I don't use anything else. I have this lipstick, which is helpful for repressing eyeshadows. That's the only reason why it's here, because I love that round packaging from Catrice. It's an older style, and they no longer do. I have these 2 Balea lip balms for on the go. And then I have my Dr. Paw Paw little collection. I have one of these for my nighttime lip balm right now, and I really enjoy it. So I bought 2 other ones, and they had this little set with their night multitasker thing and one of the regular ones in a little set from TK Maxx. So I have plenty of lip balm for some time to come. And then here things get interesting. So when I filmed my lip swatch video for you in February, so I did swatch out most of my regular lipstick collection already for you in February. That's why there are no swatches here today. But there were some products that I could not yet fit into the thing, but I did already make sort of like a rough selection of things that have to go. So I already know that these things were in there, but some of these I would still like to keep, but ideally I would get rid of most of these. So it's the Essence Slim Sticks. These are really lovely lipsticks, but they were so similar to other things I already owned that I know I don't need to keep these. So that's another 3 products. These Melt and Shines from Catrice are really nicely, but I have plenty of sheerer, lip balmy type of things that I like better than I do these. So these I'm also going to get rid of. Same for these Care in Colors from Catrice. Again, a really good product from them. I really do enjoy these, but again, when it comes to these balmy sort of things, I have plenty of other things. I do want to somehow try and work in this Peri Para Mood lipstick. This is really pretty. It's a nice taupey number, so I would like to see if I can put that back in. I have a couple of these Fui glosses that I would like to somehow put into the drawers. And I also have this lip stain from News that was sent to me by YESSTYLE after I filmed the previous video. And this is also nice. This was also sent to me by YESSTYLE, but this I didn't love. It's sort of like a lip staining, plumping thing, but that is not something I would reach for again. So that's an easy declutter. That's what you get sometimes when you receive things in PR. You didn't pick it yourself, so it's not always going to be a favorite. This old Milani thing, it just has to go. This has been with me for years. Love it, don't wear it. Same with this Power Plumping Gel Lipstick from Catrice. I really do like this. I really, really do. But they have discontinued this range a long time ago. I think I have the other one in here. And this is going to go into the makeup memory box. I used one of these up in the past. So it's a favorite, but I don't reach for shades like this anymore. And then I just have a bunch of these Catrice lipsticks. Catrice do really good lipsticks at the drugstore. It's just that these were all shades that I don't really reach for. So this is a Scandalous Matte in 050, which is just a bit too reddish toned for me. I didn't love that. This is another Scandalous Matte in 070. I just have a brighter pink from another Catrice range that I prefer. I don't need to keep everything I like, people. If I'm not wearing it, it does not get to stay, unfortunately. Then I have this guy. I do like this. This is from their Shine Balm range. But again, say it with me, I have things, even from Catrice, that I like better. And then I have the Scandalous Matte in 090. I think this is Bling the Night. This is a really good red, but it is a bit orange toned. But part of me is like, I would like to keep that because I love a good drugstore red. So these things I need to put into some of these drawers. But here's why this collection is a bit crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the new lip products that I'm testing out for you guys. Some of these I've already filmed with. Some of these I still need to film with. Like all of this K-Beauty stuff, I know what I like and what I don't like, so I know I can sift through that. The Kiko stuff I've also filmed with, so I know what I like there. And this I still need to film with, and I also still need to film with the Essence bits that are in here. I don't need to keep all of these things. I really don't. So if the video is up and I've already filmed with the products, I need to keep some of these around for my Catrice and Essence update, which I will be doing in April or May for you guys. But all of it is it can go. I bought a bunch of these K-Beauty lip stains in different shades from formulas I like. So these I do want to keep. I think I want to keep all of the Roman stuff. I do want to keep all of these. And these are the lip balmy things that I would like to keep from Romand. I didn't love these from Peri Para. I really didn't like the packaging, so these are going to go because I have too many lip products in too little time. This is really pretty. It's shaped like a little heart. Can you see that? So, so pretty. The shade was lovely too. It's by Peri Para. This is why I want to keep the other lipstick I have from Peri Para though, because this is really pretty and this is the glow version. So that I would like to keep, and these are also favorites. So I need to work those into the rest of my collection in a second. This, it was really pretty. I really liked it, but I don't think I'll reach for it very, very easily. Like I said, these I still need to film with, and I also still need to film with these bits. The reason why I haven't filmed with them yet is because not all of the shades are out. And what I have found the additional shades for the Essence stuff. So that's what I will be ordering very soon for you, so I can actually film that video. But the Catrice, there should be 8 shades according to the website where I bought them. And then I went into the Catrice website the other day and there are only 5. Those 5 shades I have, but I'm still missing 070. Which hasn't been in stock. I can't find it anywhere else. So maybe I just need to bite the bullet. Let me know what you want me to do. Do you just want me to film with these? These are the glass-like dewy lip tints. I mean, Essence and Catrice are both duping K-Beauty now. So I'm very curious to see what these will do. Let me know whether you just want me to film without that one shade or whether you want me to wait until I have the full collection. Let me know. These butter dripping glosses were really, really pretty. Again, sort of like a lip balm type of thing. They don't have the best staying powder, but in terms of like a nice tinted lip balm, I think they're good. I think I'm going to keep these two shades because those were my favorites. It's 030 Butter Together and 040 Bisou Bisou. Those were my two favorites. So they're gonna go with the lip balms. The other three are declutters, but I do need to keep them around for a video. And a similar thing here with these Diamond Glaze lipsticks. Really like this lighter shade, this lavender thing. It can really make anything really sparkly, and the pink as well. So those I think I would like to keep. Those need to go in with the glosses, and I'm going to declutter these two, even though they're really, really pretty too. So stunning, and really nice formula actually. These I didn't like as much. These Melt and Shine things from Catrice, I wasn't too, no, Melt and Plump. They are lip plumpers. I didn't like any of the shades on me, so these need to go. But again, I still need to film with those. All of this Kiko stuff I've already filmed a video with. Again, I have a lip balm in here, so that can go with the actual lip balms. But there are things in here where I'm like, yeah, I just need to get rid of it. These I really liked. This really shiny packaging, those I really enjoyed. So those I would all like to keep. They are they all the Gossamer Emotion? I think they are. 3 of the Gossamer Emotion I would like to roll into this thing. I really enjoyed these two as well. These are the Smart Fusion lipsticks. These are their cheapest option. They're $4.99 in this really nice mauvey pink shade that's nicely cool toned. And this really nice bright pop of color. I just have plenty of shades that can do these things, so I don't need to keep these around. However, I do want to film another cool toned lipstick video in a bit, and I think that lighter shade can work for that, so I may just have to hang on to that, but the bright one I'm going to get rid of. This is one of the matte things, which I didn't like, so that's going to go. These I really, really liked. These are also very similar to the Melt and Shine, but I do remember that these shades weren't all that different. These are the 2 shades. I probably don't need to keep both. I think I want to keep the lighter one. Was this the lighter one? Was this the lighter one? Oh, that's annoying. The sticker of this one is lighter, but I think I'm going to keep one and then declutter the other one because I don't need to keep everything. This is a really pretty metallic sort of liquid lipstick, but I wouldn't wear that out much. I do really love my 3D Hydra glosses from Kiko, so I would like to keep that. And then I have, I think, this is pretty, but I wouldn't reach for this shade. This is the Ultimate Stilo, yeah, Unlimited Stilo in shade 24. And then I have this Hydra Shiny Lip Stilo, which is pretty, but, ooh, that already has a lot of bloom on, I see. So I'm gonna stop using that. This I also didn't love, the Gloss Supreme Empower Mauve. Yeah, pretty, but not something I need to keep. I'm not likely to wear that out. And this I really didn't like formula-wise. I was like, ooh, this is one of those old school liquid lipsticks where you need to apply the gloss on top. If you don't apply the gloss on top, your lips are gonna stick together. This was such a weird formula. I did not like that, so those are also gonna go. So now that I know what I would like to get rid of and what I would like to keep from those things, we need to go through this little stack, which I'm not sure if you can even see. Oh, I'm trying to like keep these things, these piles separate. So I already had 38 things in there. Let me see how many things I'm adding. Exactly, so that's already 68 lip products I'm getting rid of. And we haven't even gotten to the main event yet. Also, something I need to go through are these Kaleidos lip clays. They're the Cloud Peach. They're really nice. They're really, really pretty. I really like them. I think I'm going to keep these. They're the Cloud play lip glaze. I believe that's what they're called. These are really pretty. I love the little tins they come in, but that's why I don't really reach for them. And the ones I use the most, if I wear these, are the fun shades. So I got like this really nice light gray, teal shade. I have a dark purple, and I have a black. So I'm going to keep the black. I'm going to keep the teal shade, and I'm going to keep the gray. I'm not going to keep the purple because the black and the purple are too similar. And then I think what I want to do is see if I can take this insert out, because how fun is this as a gift box for someone? I think that will be fun. So these three need to go, well, somewhere. I also have some reds. I do like these, but I don't wear them enough. I have Rubino. This I don't even know what it's called. Dahlia. Cactus flower, that is pretty, but it is just a standard bright pink. And I have Wild Apple. Pretty, don't use them. They can go, but I'm going to keep the little tin because I do like the little tin. And this is the brown gray sort of shades that they did a while ago. These are all really nice and smoky. So I have, what's this called again? Sheared rouge or smeared rouge? One of those two. This is cognac. Those are pretty warm toned, I remember. And this is cold smoke. And I think that cold smoke and mercury wave, that those two can look nice together. So I want to keep cold smoke. That's the one I wear the most from this set. And then I have Skinship, I think. So these are too warm toned. Don't love those. Again, taking out the insert, keeping the packaging. And now we're getting to the main event, because as you will have seen, this is how I like to store my lipsticks. I did already give it a bit of a rejig when I swatched everything out just to see whether things would fit. And it does. But I do feel that not a lot else is going to fit in here. So, because this is the drugstore section, I'm going to have to go through my lip liners in a second down here. But I like the way this looks. Maybe, yeah. This way all the CATRICE stuff is going to be together. I think I like the look of that. So what is in here, just in case you're wondering? All of my Milani Color Fetish lipsticks are here in the top. 3 of the mattes, and I think, no, 4 of the mattes, 3 of the sheer ones, 1 of the unlimited stilos from Kiko, the Velvet Passions that I have, the Power Passion, no, Power Powder lipsticks, that's what they're called, and these guys are called the Jelly Stilos. So those are really pretty, and then a lot of the CATRICE Scandalous and Demi Matte, and what else are they called? Vegan Collagen Matte. So for instance, I love this one from CATRICE. This is from the Scandalous Matte range. Reach for that all the time. And that bright pink I was mentioning earlier, this Demi Matte, I like better than I do the one from the Scandalous Matte range. So that bright pink I do have. So that's fine. And then I have my Revlon ones here. I have one of the Slimmatic sticks from Essence. I really like that shade. And then I have some a Color Glow lip balm. Maybe I should make a section for like tinted lip balm. I now see. That may be something we need to do. Because I have these guys. I have this. I have these Roman bits. And I'm now seeing, hold on, let me move this out of the way. I now see that I have this in here. I have my Wycon. That may be something I need to do. And this one still needs to go somewhere as well. So then this can go in here, I hope. No, it can't. These are nice, but they are also old. So if I keep the other red from CATRICE, I don't need to keep this really busted up thing. That's so gross looking by now. And I now have plenty of brown lipsticks, I feel. So even though this is pretty unique, again, it's completely busted. It's a really good taupey shade from CATRICE, but I can't deal with that. And so I can put the Mina thing in here. And then I have my Essence in here, some Revlon. I already have 2 other Kiko lipsticks in here. These are the Glossy Dream lipsticks, which they have really fun Chanel-like packaging. And these are really pretty shades. So I would like to keep those. And I do think put those Gossamer Emotions in here as well. And then pop this one off to the side, this one here. Can we still fit this in then? It kind of fits. Let's go through some lip liner, shall we? Because here I also know I have favorites. Those I want to keep. Everything else just needs to go. So the things I love and that I would like to keep are, where are they? These guys. These Kiko creamy color. What are they called again? Creamy color lip liners. These are really nice. I have like 5 of them. And they are dupes for Lisa Eldridge. I do like the Lisa Eldridge ones, but because I love the Kiko ones so much, and because those are far cheaper, I'm more inclined to be buying those than the Lisa Eldridge things. But I do like those, so that's gonna go in here. I also have this Kiko lip liner in this nice like magenta shade, so I want to keep that. And I also have these skinny ones from Kiko. I like them a little bit less, but I do like the shades I have, so those can go in here. I have my MAC ones, which I also need to keep because MAC is another favorite. So I have a bunch of those now, and I want to get like 1 or 2 more. I would love to own Cherry and Night Moth. So those are still on the wish list. And then I'm like sorted when it comes to MAC lip liners. And then I think, oh, there's another Kiko one here that I don't need. So these 2 I do want to keep because they go with lipsticks that I have. This one goes with the Wycon lipsticks that you saw me keep. And even though I don't wear my lipsticks from Pat McGrath all that often, it makes for a good combo. It made me fall in love with lip liner. So everything else though, these can go. I'm gonna declutter the Melt ones that are in here, the Essence and CATRICE ones, and this is a Kiko lipstick pencil thing. So those can go. So then I feel I've sorted that top one out the most. Here I need to go through because I have so many of these other K-Beauty things in shades I like better. This Amuse thing has expired because that is not the shade it used to be. So that can go. I also feel, because these are all super similar, I like the bright one. The bright one can stay. And of these lighter nudie things, I think I like Sunday the best. And then the other 2 can go. So I'm going to get rid of Pleasing and Do Something. These are really good. These are some of my favorite formula, but this is the thing I would like to wear the most compared to everything else I have going on. I do want to keep these 2, even though they're quite warm toned. It's the Milk Tea Velvet Tint in Rose Tea and the Zero Velvet Tint in Vintage Taupe. But I will be getting rid of all 3 of these Western lip stains. Western brands just cannot do good lip stains. I have one from Victoria Beckham Beauty. It is a lovely product. It is good. It really is good. But it's not something that I need to necessarily like keep around. I'm going to get rid of the Rare Beauty. I just don't wear it. I always reach for Romand. And then I have my Fenty Beauty one, which I also didn't love as much as my K-Beauty stuff. Here, I don't want to get rid of things, but this is why I needed to make some space, because I needed to have space for these 6 things. So I think we have that now. If I get rid of like 3 of the Amuse and the other 3 things, I think I've got it sorted. But I do want to put like different formulas together. So I already owned one of the Juicy Lasting Tints in Bare Vine, and I bought it in Bare Fig, because who am I? And then I think these are, yeah, this is also a Juicy Lasting Tint in Almond Rose. I also have it in, and then I also have it in Odd Grape. So I've got 4 of those. These are their new gloss formulas. They're just glossy lip stains, you could say. The Glasting Color Glass in Cherry, Lip, and Dim Mauve. So those are going to go right there. And then I have 3 of the Glasting Water Tint Vintage Ocean I already owned. And then I got Mauve Moon and Fig Rise to update the collection because I like them so much. And then these by Amuse, I'm going to put a little bit more towards the back. I'm going to put these warmer tone things here. And then I have these 2. These are the Dewy Full Water Tints. These are really pretty as well. I have them in Custard Mauve and Lilac Cream. These are really stunning, so those can go in there. And then I have another Juicy Lasting Tint. In Fig. So maybe I should move the Amuse then just to the other side here. Because this is Fig, and this is another Juicy Lasting Tint. Those are the cooler tone things. And then the warmer tone things are towards the back. And then here I think I have another that's another Dewy Full Water Tint. So this is in the shade Cherry Way. Yep. Well, that's not going to fit. So that also means that this vintage taupe thing needs to go there. This can go here. And then I have 2 of the Blur Fudge tints from Romand. I have Cool Rose and Fudge Red. These are really pretty, and this is going to go perfectly. So now I have all of my lip tints in there. Here is the rest of my lip tints, and there is a stray lipstick in here and a lip oil. So I definitely need to put this somewhere else because that lip oil needs to go up top. This Shine Balm from CATRICE can go. Of these very sort of liquidy things, I've determined when I was swatching these out that I only need to keep this one. I think it's called something like Vampire Red. Really pretty, but the other 2 are too similar. This is by Mersey. This was sent to me in PR by YESSTYLE. It's really pretty, but it's an orange toned red. And I don't reach for orange toned red all that often. And when I do, I have other options. This is an ink velvet. I have an ink airy velvet. And I have 2 more of those. So I was hoping that these 2 new things could fit in here. And they do. This needs to go with the glosses in a sec. And I know for a fact that all of these things can go. I like them, but I just don't like them as much as my other lip tints. So there's some Lily by Red in here, some Clio and some Fui. And I think these are all Clio. Yeah, these are all Clio. Really pretty. I may still want to keep this because Muscat Shower from Lily by Red I have been wearing. Like this is one I actually actively reach for. So this I may want to keep. I'm going to get rid of the other ones because I have a preference for these formulas and these are just not my favorites. What I can then do is pop these in here, pop this in here, and then I have space for my Peri Para lipsticks to go in here. And then this can be my cubby for my tinted lip balms. This is one of those pH things. And then these ones, and then the 2 Romand ones. And then we have a new cubby that I didn't have before, where I have all of my tinted lip balms. I like that. That works for me. That really, really does work for me. Maybe I want to put the lip stain in here. Will that fit? Can that lie on top? I don't like it if it's lying on top, so we're just going to put that in here. There we go. Much better. So I like the look of that. Which brings me to the next tower. I've got another 4 drawers to get through. Let me see again how much I have gotten rid of because it's a little bit easier to talk to. So there's another 33 lipsticks that I'm getting rid of in this section, which is great. So that means that the grand total is now already over 100 lip products, which I'm not mad about. I'm happy with that. I was hoping I could get rid of that much. Here we have the gloss section. So this is my little drawer with glosses. Let me show you what that looks like. So here we have all of the lip glosses. I've got some S's in here, some sparkly things, but I also know, again, from swatching these out, I just need to get rid of stuff because I reach for the Tower 28 stuff, and then there are like 2 or 3 things in here that I still like, and everything else, I'm like, why do I even have this? So let me pull things out so we can have a look together. This is a good clear gloss, but I never reach for clear gloss. Lime Crime is now defunct. Why do I still have this? Love my Kiko lip glosses. So I have another one that needs to go in here in a sec. I've got some sparkly things, a really pretty mauve tone that needs to go in here. Love the Rare Beauty and the Fenty Beauty, so these are going to stay. They're both really great mauve tones. And I love both of these Kaleidos lip glosses. These are really good. It's Last Smoke and something like Firelight or something like that. Really sparkly, really fun. But these Essence Meta Glow things, they just need to go. I didn't like those. This Victoria Beckham one has seen better days, so that needs to go. I'm going to get rid of these Marblicious lip balms from CATRICE, not because they're bad, I just don't reach for them. This is a product I used up in the past, Makeup Memory Box, because I still like it, but it's long since discontinued and I don't reach for it anymore. The Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Lip Bath in Pillow Talk, nice, don't wear it. The Zoeva sparkly thing I don't wear, and I have plenty of other sparkly things. And then we have Wayne Goss in Petunia. I don't think he still has a makeup line because I haven't heard anybody talk about Wayne Goss anymore. Which means we probably have space to be adding my Fui 3D volumizing 30%, 70% things. My diamond glazes from CATRICE. And this I don't even know what it is. This is from Noose. I still need to test this guy out. And then I have a lip oil, which I want to put somewhere else. But yeah, that means that I think everything can nicely fit in here, and I'll still have space for the Tower 28 stuff as well. I got rid of so many things. So what I have here, I think this one is called Scotch. Yes, Scotch in the 30%. This one was sent to me by YESSTYLE. This red, this is Angdu. And then I have the current shade in the 70 and the 30% because I wanted to try that. Oh, that means I could put the Noose in here. That's fine. And then I still have space for the Tower 28, maybe here if I move them over a little bit. This is good. We're doing great. We're doing great. Here we have liquid lipsticks and Overflow because this is a tinted lip oil. And then I have these things here from Dior, CATRICE, House Labs, Essence, and REM Beauty. I know that these two need to go because I don't wear them. I don't like the applicator on the REM Beauty, and the cranberry one was sent to me as a gift with purchase. Never reach for it. But I do really enjoy all of these bits. But I'm hoping by getting rid of 2 things that it's going to make space for the other 2 things. So this is from Essence. It's the Hydra Kiss Lip Oil in Midnight Mystery. They do really cool shades in this line, and I like this formula a bit better than I do the other tinted lip oils that Essence has done. These CATRICE ones I love, but they're dupes, shade dupes, for the House Labs and the Dior one that I have. So this brighter one is a good dupe for the House Labs one, and this lighter one is a good dupe for the Dior one. Guess which ones I wear most? Yes, the CATRICE. But this, oh, it fits. It fits beautifully. I love that for me, so this works really well right now. Liquid lipsticks. I don't wear them. So do I need to keep all of these? I don't think so. I have some old things that I just need to get rid of. When I was trying to use this bright thing from ABH, I found out it had expired. I did wear the blue for funsies for New Year's Eve. It was fun. but I don't wear blue lipstick enough. So those need to go. And these are so old by now. I think they have expired. And I do have another orange lipstick, and I have another shade dupe for the other one in bullet lipsticks, either from Lisa Eldridge, Catrice, or MAC. I have those things. I don't need to keep these. And then I have these heart-shaped ones from Catrice. They're really fun. They made for a really cool ombre lip look. I haven't reached for them since I reviewed that collection for you last year. So those can go, which means that the only liquid lipsticks I'm keeping are the Lisa Eldridge Velveteens. Not because they're like my ultimate favorite formula, but because they are the newest ones, and if I want to go for a liquid lipstick, that's what I use. And this looks really satisfying to me to put them in there like this. And then I have my high-end stuff. So in here, in the next cubby, I have all of my high-end lipsticks and MAC mainly. So let me see what we have in here. So we're kicking things off with What's Up Beauty. These are really lovely lipsticks that they sent me in PR. They are that Egyptian-inspired collection with, I'm not sure if the lighting is good enough for it to show up, but look at that intricate embossing it has. Really pretty, but all three of these shades look orange on me. It's not a good look. So these are gonna go, sadly, because they're lovely lipsticks. They really, really are. My Sigma lipstick I really love, and I love pairing it with that lip tint that it came with. So this is the shade New Mod, which they call a mauve. It's peach on me. But if I keep one of those peachy tone things, it's gonna be that. I already know that. I'm going to keep my little Pat McGrath in Divine Rose because I have the matching lip liner, and I do objectively like that lipstick. Of these Victoria Beckham ones that they send me in PR, I'm only going to keep one shade because there is only one that I actually use, which is Jump. And this is one of the coolest toned mauve tones I have found on the market. So if that's what you're looking for, Jump from Victoria Beckham is lovely. But I am going to be decluttering Pop and Alter Ego, even though I like these shades. Again, I have these shades in other parts of my collection, and I don't need to keep these around. So those are going to go. I also have two of the mattes from Gucci, and I know I want to keep. This is the Gucci Red, which I like, but it is an orange toned red, so I'm going to get rid of it because I don't wear that sort of thing. And I'm going to be keeping Peggy Taupe because it is a mauve. Because that's the shade I reach for the most from those. These two Charlotte Tilbury things, everything is like falling apart here. These two Charlotte Tilbury things are lovely, but they're like Pillow Talk, but slightly different. I really, really want to test out Pillow Talk Fair, though, just to see if I like it better than original Pillow Talk. That was Wedding Bells, and this is Glowing Jen. And I don't even know why I kept these around. I think for the packaging, because I do really enjoy those, but I know I can make other people happy with those things. But I will be keeping the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks in the regular rose gold packaging that I have. I have Bond Girl, which I believe is now called Am I Kiss. If I go for that reddish tone neutral, this is the lipstick I reach for, so I don't need to keep it a million times over. I'm going to keep Red Carpet Red. This is one of the best reds in my collection. And for a nude from from Charlotte Tilbury, I really like Very Victoria, so that's the one I'm keeping. I don't need to keep the rest. This was sent to me in PR by Queen Musia. They again call this a mauve. It pulled peach on me, so that's why I'm getting rid of that. This YSL thing, this is one of their Love Shine lipsticks in 203. This is really pretty. I still need to review it and give it more of a test, but I do love this formula. So that's a keep. That's quite new to me. The Gucci lipstick that I had in my Shop My Stash is the Peggy Taupe shade, but this is Jodie Wild Mauve, and I don't reach for deep shades like this in this kind of balmy texture, so this can go. Yes, I'm getting rid of the very expensive things, as you can tell. From these two, I'm really, really undecided because I don't love both of these shades. I can't really read it. Oh, this is the one I'm definitely getting rid of. This is May Coral. I don't love a coral lipstick on myself. I have one from MAC that I'm going to keep, but the rest can go. I think I'm going to keep the Painted Veil. This is like as close to Pillow Talk as I'll go. And then I do like both of these, so I think I'm going to keep Love Before Breakfast. This is why I don't wear the Victoria Beckham or many of my other brighter pinks, because this is my bright pink of choice. And this is my favorite formula from Gucci, actually. This is their satin range. And this is Mildred Rosewood, which is also that reddish brown tone that I like. These are lovely from Urban Decay. Gash, I swatched it and it felt very tuggy and it's gotten a lot of bloom on the bullet, so I do think this needs to go. I did find out I had something that looked like blood as well in another part of my collection, so I still have a blood red somewhere, and it's fine. I do really enjoy Firebird, but I also have Max Rebel, so I'm like, do I then need to keep this? Plus I have the Scandalous Matte from Catrice that does this thing as well, so... And then 69 is a really nice cool tone pinky red, but you can see how little I've used this for how long I've had it, so that can go. So that's the high-end section. Ideally, I would like to put these high-end things in here and put my MAC lipsticks up one step, because this has gotten out of hand. I've gotten a lot of MAC lipsticks in the past year. They've been doing some lovely things as well. Like, MAC has been doing great lipsticks. They're back. Everybody's raving about them again. I repurchased a couple of shades that I used to own that had expired on me. And I've now discovered their lip liners. So you can expect me... Let me see if I can find these things as well. You can expect me to do a MAC lip swatch video sometime in 2025. I think it's going to be April when I do that. So I think I want to put all of those up here, but I can still show you what it is that I have. And I need to sort of wrap my head around how I want to place these in the drawer. Of course, I want to do favorites first. Let me find a couple of good ones. This is Russian Red. I know the name is very unfortunate, but this was designed for Madonna's Blonde Ambition tour. Best red ever. So that needs to go in there. Then I think here I also have Twig, which is one of my favorite nudes from them. I'm not sure if all of these shades are still around in their new range. And this is Brave. So those I repurchased in, like Brave I repurchased in 2024. Right before they discontinued all of the original satin lipsticks. If I'm going to go for an orange toned red, I'm going to go with Lady Danger. If I'm going to go for a coral, I'm going to go in with Impassioned. Look at how much I've used that. That's an old lipstick, but it's still going fine. I also have Morange, which is my orange of choice. And here we have Rebel for that purpley moment. So I've got my bright things cut out for me, like that's fine. And then I have Verve, which is a brown, which I like. I also have two of these, what's it called? Powder Kiss lipstick. This is Lasting Passion, which is a pinky toned red, so I still have that sort of look. And this is Stay Curious, which is another like reddish toned sort of thing. I still have two older ones here, I see. Oh yeah, New York Apple is a frost, but that was really pretty on for some reason, so that's why I still have that. And I have Chili from MAC, which is a nice brown toned red. So I have all the reds you could possibly need from MAC. And then these are all the new bits I bought this year that came out. Let me see. I bought Folio and Stone from the new like cooler tone range together with Cool Teddy. And then I bought Mare, or is this Soar? This is Mare, which goes really well with Soar lip liner. I used to own Mare in the past and I decluttered it because it had expired. And then I got Film Noir because this was a shade everybody was raving about on TikTok, and MAC had a discount in November and I bought some things. And then I also bought Soar. And I think this works quite well. This way everything is reachable and easy to use. And then I think for this cubby right here, that's where I'm going to put two of my Trini London lipsticks. So I've got Suze and Pippa, and then I'm also going to put my Glossier Ultra Lip and Generation G lipsticks in here. And I have a tinted lip balm that needs to go into the tinted lip balm cubby. So that fits nicely together. And then I think what I can do, this makes so much more sense. Let me see how much we got rid of. Oh wait, I still have liquid lipsticks. These need to go in with the Lisa Eldridge stuff. All right, so this makes so much more sense. Let me count how much I got rid of at the end with my high-end stuff. And then I think we're going to be calling it quits on the declutters for today. That's another 35 lipsticks that I'm decluttering, which is so great. I'm getting rid of over 130 lipsticks, which was about time, so I'm really happy with the numbers here. Thank you so very much for joining me here today. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. I'm running out of light, so I'm gonna finish this video right here. I have one more declutter for you, and it's gonna be eyeshadow palettes. So hope you wanna stay tuned for that, and then I hope to see you again very soon in a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.